Yes. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. New show, new beginnings, new us.
Oopsies. I realized what I did.
Let's try it again.
Okay, let's do it one more time, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the home of second chances. We're the home of second chances.
Ladies and gentlemen. Hey. That's how we do it. Right there.
Let's go.
There we go.
Oh man, you know what? It's all good.
Hey, this is a Dude Network show already. I knew you had this under control.
Hey, we already got our first guest commenting. Oh yeah, Happy
New Year, dudes. Hey, Redbeard for the win. Redbeard.
For real. Thank you, Brad, for being here, man.
Hey, John, I just wore my Ramon shirt for you tonight, man.
Oh. Hey.
That's love. That's love.
I just want to be sedated.
Hey, AO, let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Robert, what's up?
So, Robert.
All right.
So here we are.
On
a Sunday.
Sunday.
So now what do we do?
Brand new show. Right?
Yeah, what do y'all want to talk about?
New face.
What do y'all want to talk about?
Is this the show talking about bourbon?
No, that's
the show about bourbon.
Making.
It's that foodie one. Oh shit!
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here. Welcome to another foodie show.
Well, Johnsy, man, I'll take the lead here for a second because this is like in every industry you got to hand off the baton. So excited that Johnsy and Damon have linked up on this wonderful show that's going to be here every Sunday at 9. Our Friday night show used to be really foodie oriented. We have since made some tweaks onto make it more of a variety show. Mm-hmm. And Johnsy, who absolutely works his off for here, pitched the idea of him taking over a foodie based show, and here we are. So we are going to stick to our roots with our barbecue foodie lifestyle. Fricks and Farms, Happy New Year's.
Yeah.
But yeah, we still have our foodie show for everybody. That a lot of our friends are in that foodie network, so we definitely didn't want to keep them left out. We definitely want to promote the show just for them. And NFL is going to be over with soon, so people are going to be bored as hell on Sunday. So hopefully this helps bridge the gap, and they can watch something stupid for an hour or two. But I know when I say stupid humor, I know it ain't going to be stupid conversations because you guys are both very well versed and know your shit and know a lot of people and good people. So it's going to be a good show. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what you got. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too, man. Super excited. Damon came on board for this, for real.
Here's the baton.
It just kind of went. Oh,
take the baton, Johnsy.
Wrong hand. Here we go.
Wrong hand.
There we go.
You just jerked me off. Oh, you
did. I gotta go like this and.
Where's Rev's shake weight at when you need it?
There we go. We held that weird baton. Yeah. That was terrible.
Dirty Jersey in the house.
Dirty Jersey. What good, brother?
Man, Damon, you got that kind of clout, man.
Hey, man.
Oh,
I didn't know Damon was going to bring the negative
Jersey.
energy.
He just knows him.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian's in the house.
BT Lee. Speaking of foodies. Speaking of foodies.
If you don't know who that guy is, you need to find out about Brian and BT Lee's sauces and all that.
I tell you what, the Magical Mop, I know you haven't got to try yet because it's still pretty new or newer. Mm-hmm. It's winning all these awards, man. That's solid. The Magical Mop is indeed magical.
I saw someone do something funky with it on a video. So
yeah
I can't wait to get a
I'm going to do pork belly kebabs here with it here soon and use it as it's like a glazing sauce, like a mop sauce. You just continuously just smack it on there. It's good marinade, got a lot of vinegar.
Layer that flavor.
But sorry, we're already digging.
Here we go. Yeah. We're just pitching for people. That's what it's about, man.
Yeah.
We just wanted. It's like you said. The Friday night show was always supposed to be a variety show, but being guys who love food, we got hunkered down for a minute, and now it's getting back where it should be. And if you guys didn't catch Friday's show, get the frick off your ass. Get over there. Smithsonian author, hilarious Claude Joker. I mean, it was just hoots. Tony buried Walmart. It was absolute gold.
I think it was like 3 times.
Or 17. Yeah. One or the other.
I just got one and I couldn't stop. I didn't have okay, so normally I drink Busch Light. Normally by the end of the show, I'm like 7, 8 Busch Lights in, and that's pretty good. I mean, I'm not sitting there. I'm drink 7, 8 beers. I'm tipsy. I'm 36 now. I'm not some 30-pack swinging long dick anymore like I used to be. But no, so I didn't have Busch Light Friday. So we had bourbon. We had Cleveland whiskey on Friday night. And
out of a
by the time Walmart conversation came up, I was ready.
I think you had a jug chug too. Didn't you jug chug before Walmart?
Yeah, there was a peach brandy jug chug mixed in there.
Yeah, pulled out the jug. Hey, Walmart's going down, bro. We're burning this piece of the ground.
Yep. It went trendy. I've gotten multiple messages about it today.
Let's go. You aren't alone. You are not alone in the frustration.
So I text Claude Joker. I emailed him and I was like, "Hey, here's the link to the show. P.S. Fuck Walmart." He didn't respond. What a dick.
Wow. That's unfortunate. It must be because he's from Jersey. Sorry, Dirty. Sorry, Dirty.
No, he's from the good. He's not from the good part. Dirty Jersey's from the good part.
Yeah,
he's south. I know where he's more.
I still can't get it all together. Taylor ham, bologna, Swiss log,
glizzy, soft pretzels. Is there more complicated? The best cheesesteaks actually in Jersey. I don't know. Anthony Bourdain is on record saying the best cheesesteak is not in Philly. It's actually across the river.
I take his word for it. I will believe Anthony.
Rest in peace.
Yes. Yeah.
If there's a guy you could bring back in the foodie world.
Oh, bro.
Is there anybody that's more worthy than Anthony Bourdain?
No.
Pork roll, bitches. No.
Dirty Jerseys.
Yeah, pork roll, bitches. There he is.
Taylor
Dirty needs like a whole. He needs a whole chub of bologna up there. Is what he needs.
Yeah. I want to.
There it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, we're doing. Donkeys, I'm doing that. That's the collab. That's one of my collab lists this year. Me and Dirty Jersey are going to go to Donkey's place and get donkey punched by a cheesesteak. What?
Yeah. Well, okay.
Sorry.
I mean,
that was nope. I don't think that was right.
Am I down?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'm not. Never mind.
Nope. That different shit. Different show.
Yeah, that's a different show.
Back to the foodie talk.
So, I actually I got some things here.
Yeah, let's go, man. I'm excited.
Yeah. And
I know you've been working hard, man.
So I'm glad you're here because I wanted to be able to talk about some things while people are here. So this is nothing fancy, but I am impressed by that this is out there and more people haven't done this. So this is Tony. Sorry, there's no sound. But this is his you don't need gravy potatoes.
Yeah.
And
I made them again the other day.
Yeah. I've only seen my wife make potatoes like this.
A little bit
different, but no, she does it a little bit different, but like to where creamy, like I don't put anything on them because I just want to taste them.
Oh man. Yeah. I hate gravy. It makes a mess on my plate, man. As a kid, I remember gravy just ruining plates, getting on my bread, making it all soggy and shit. And I was like, I don't even want gravy. So I don't know. I remember the first time I had cream cheese mashed potatoes, someone showed me the recipe. Because I grew up, where it was a whole stick of butter in my Aunt Kathy's potatoes. At the end of it, you could literally see the puddle of butter on the top.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they were really good. But they still needed gravy. But I remember the first time I had cream cheese, and I was like, those are so creamy. I don't need gravy. And I was in love. So now you can do like the cream cheese. You could do butter. You got sour cream. Some people
use mayonnaise and butter a lot.
Mayonnaise. That's a new one. I didn't know mayonnaise. Okay.
Oh, really good.
Damon, how would you do your mashed potatoes? Now, Damon's in South Carolina. How would you do yours, Damon?
You said mayonnaise and mashed potatoes?
Sir, I said the exact same thing to my wife, and now other people.
Hey, I ain't mad at it.
No, I know. I thought it was crazy, but other people in my other people in my family request her to make it now. Yeah, it's insane. So
I've learned in one thing in this world we live in: don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, you're nuts, bro. Hey, coming from dirty Jersey, who doesn't know if he's eating a glizzy, a soft pretzel, or a tailor-made pork roll thing. I think I did both.
Whatever.
You see how I did a tailor-made pork roll? Oh,
yeah.
boy,
So
upset
I'm okay with Jersey fighting over what they want to call bologna. That's fine. But glizzy, bro, that's just, what are we doing? It's a hot dog. It's fucking
in water though. You gotta put it in the hot. You gotta put it in the water though.
Costco does it in water. They still call them hot dogs, bro.
I like the glizzies better. I've been recently acclimated to the glizzy, and I like personally, like, cause I'm like a Izzy. Like anytime I put Izzy on something, man, like I'm all in. So I don't want a hot dog. Hot dog's boring. Like, give me one of them glizzies. How many glizzies you eating over there, man? I love glizzy. I think that's an awesome word.
Yeah, but it just sounds like some. Like I figure when I hear glizzy, I think of like glazed donut or something. Not a hot dog.
I'm thinking of someone. I'm thinking of a gun personally.
Or Glock or something.
Yeah, I'm thinking Glock, glizzy.
Something like that. I don't think of like, I would love a hot dog. You're right. I would love one of those.
Oh, I thought you meant 9mm.
Yeah. I also want to play this video because if you are not living this barbecue life, then are you living?
Not all the neighbors like me, but for the ones that do, we're in for a nice little treat. We got bourbon and we got ribs. Kids can have all the damn candy. I don't care.
Come on.
I had ribs left that night. That's how much.
Well, that's shame on them. Yeah,
it is. No, it's shameful. It's shameful. No one took a shot of bourbon.
You could have started eating them.
I did.
Advertising while
you're
eating them.
I was like, well, these are some of the best, and it was with my magical mop from BT Lee's. And I was like, these are phenomenal. I was like, I don't care. I was like, if you guys don't want them, I'm eating these bitches. So, but now that was a good one, man. Man, you're making me feel all blushy here, man, showing all my videos and stuff.
Oh, we're not done. We got two more.
We're not done.
Oh God, me?
Yeah, two more of you. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was hoping Nombre would come on, but of course, Texas shows its true colors.
In all fairness, I think he had a water heater.
No, I know.
He sent us a video of a new water heater out in the yard, and I was like,
he has issues. Yeah. So,
I texted him, I was like, I believe. I was like, congrats on the new water heater, I think is what I said.
Mm-hmm. And then nothing since. So, yeah, he's a busy man. But we have some of his because I'm going to play him anyway because we love him and he's good at what he does.
Yes.
So this thing,
he says he's on. Nombre says he's on.
No way. He is.
See, John's you got to keep an eye on the backstage, bro.
My bad, buddy. My bad. I got a bunch of videos lined up, so all the guests come down at the bottom on my screen. I apologize. I'm learning, man. We're learning here.
My bad. I just flipped off for everybody trying to flip y'all off in the backstage.
Yeah, that was for me, guys. Let's be real. What's up, buddy?
Just excited for your show. Next level bullshit.
Yeah. Yep. That's where we're at.
That's about what it is.
With a little bit of cooking information.
Yeah.
Damon, what are you sipping on?
Actually, some Jack Daniels and Dr. Pepper.
Ooh, Jack and Dr. Pepper? Now, no Nombre's out because he's like the only Texan that hates Dr. Pepper. He's not even invited to Fansville.
Facts.
I
mean, it's 23 flavors.
I just don't drink it anymore like I used to.
Hey, see, that's too much flavors.
Yeah,
23.
Then again, I don't like cough syrup, so that was the origination of that.
That's actual truth too. Yeah.
I mean,
it was a medicine.
I wouldn't knock Jack Daniels to Dr. Pepper till I tried it though, because Captain and like Mountain Dew's like really good. Believe it or not, there's like
I can't do Dr. Pepper. Like Dejerano, I can't do that liqueur either. It tastes like Dr. Pepper by itself. Or Dejerano, however you want to call it.
So I like whiskey and ginger ale.
Ooh, yes.
Ginger ale, 7-Up, Sprite.
Yeah. I like the clear ones.
Yeah.
I like 7-Up over Sprite, but I won't turn down the Sprite.
Who hates Dr. Pepper? Must be Russian or something. Hey, Jersey's back in the house.
Man, he's back.
And he's back.
Guys, it's terrible, guys. Dr. Pepper is terrible.
Hey, so
I buy it all the time, but I'm not the only one that doesn't drink it.
I'm glad you're here. We showed some videos of Tony's. I didn't know if you caught those.
Yeah, man, he was a trick-or-treating rib master right
So
there.
I have some of yours too, because I wanted to showcase, what we do, our food side of the Dude Network. And Nombre has some. Nombre's he's got
a guy in the backyard having fun.
Yeah, he does some cool stuff, and this one really caught my eye right here.
Nombre is like the master of like Tex-Mex food, man.
Oh no! What? Why is it? Oh, it started. Oh no, that's right. Okay, so these are your peach desserts.
Yeah, that's a peach.
It started at the. Oh, oops. Oh well.
It's all right. Yeah, so you just have them.
Yep.
Take out the pit, grill them up, a little bit of brown sugar.
Yep.
Then I moved them to the cast iron. Well, I mean, the video should show you. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
I gave a little drizzle of some. That's a julep. That's a peach julep from Treaty Oak. Great people. They take care of me really good. I'm gonna move them. I'm gonna put. I put more brown sugar, which I left out, and more julep. And I made that syrup you saw, and I threw some vanilla ice cream, and that's some good dessert eating.
Good. Live fire barbecue dessert.
Yeah.
Hey, grilled peaches, man. That's my favorite grilled fruit right there.
Damn good. Yep. Bluebell, Texas ice cream. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh yeah, gotta be Bluebell. Yeah, can't be any other. Yeah.
Preferably the ones that they don't lick the top. The ice cream. Put it back on. We went through that episode before the pandemic. We had people licking ice cream, and then we hit pandemic. It was a whole.
What is happening? So moving on with the live fire. I gotta show some of this. We're gonna turn up the volume because you gotta hear this.
It's a blooper.
The beginning slice there it is.
Woo!
Yeah, crunchy.
That's money.
That
money.
live fire stuff, man.
Now, Damon, obviously live fire is everywhere, especially down there. How much do you mess with live fire? Because we're still kind of getting to know Damon's style of cooking and stuff.
Yeah.
We don't. I don't mess with that at all. Nothing that scale. No.
Want to?
Yeah.
All right.
Just go for it. Just do it, bro.
When Dude Network meetup happens, there's going to be a hog.
Oh yeah.
And that's not going to be just some little 80-pounder.
Dude, if I have to bring the 230-pound pig myself.
No, we'll go to the auction barn, buy one at the auction barn.
Yeah, I'll butcher it right there in front of you guys. We'll do it. Let's go.
That's a huge pig. Jesus.
Yeah,
bro.
I bought a 50-pounder. I made a 50-pounder for the wife's birthday, and that took care of like 12
now,
people.
That's not the one from her birthday, right?
No, that was
video, yeah.
So Treaty Oak invited Big Hobbs, and Big Hobbs said, "Hey, bro, I need you. I'm there, bro. Let's go." So we had
fire.
Yeah. So we went. There was some miscommunication on pigs. We were supposed to make 6 on the huge cattle rack.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, they told me to buy 2, right?" There was like so and so, right? There was like too much so and so in the middle. They ended up buying 2. Well, we were Alfregoni was also invited to show his case, his grills and his open fire.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, just take over my Alamos and put them on the asador." That's what we did. They were nice little 40-pounders, so we put them in there, and hell yeah, made it work. The little 40-pounders were delicious. It's all good. Oh, good.
If you guys, does anybody want to see how good?
Sure. Nice segue. Look at him. Oh.
Just look at that.
Juicy.
Beautiful.
Like a friend Truck. Juicy like Lucy.
Juicy like Lucy.
And then once we shred it up or chop it, or whatever. We put just a little touch of your favorite seasoning. I have a good friend, Blazing Star. We put a little bit of Reaper up.
Yeah. Ooh.
God, but I'm pretty sure we get some of Willow's stuff on there too. You know, but
so Nombre, while y'all open fire, y'all don't put no seasoning on it prior to. It's only after.
So at my house, since I'm cooking for my family, I do things different. Right? I injected the pig. I doused it down with my buddy's rub from Blazing Star, and then open fire cook. Of course, the Blazing Star has some sugar in it, right? Or you're cooking on open flame, right? So depending on sugar burns over 300. I'm not even sure on the temperature, guys. Sorry about that. But over the 300 mark, the sugar starts burning, so you start seeing that dark char and spots. So for aesthetic looks, well, you don't want that, right? You have this huge distillery and people are coming. You don't want char marks. You want that golden mahogany that the pork naturally has. And the cheat code is you just, as you finish pulling it apart, just touch it up. I mean, it's just instant flavor.
Right. It's like a pulled pork. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the sooner you break it down, you hit it while it's still hot, it'll flour your seasoning up really, really nice. Yeah.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
So, real segue, real quick. Nombre's not the only one dabbling in live fire. Let's check out these monsters.
What? I'll tell you.
Literally the biggest rack of dino ribs you've ever seen in your life, folks.
We've discussed this, haven't we, Nombre?
Look at this thing.
Chuck roast off the top of them bitches.
They didn't do anything. They just punched a hole in the side of the cow and were like, took the skin off and went, here, buddy.
I kind of want to do them again, that same exact cut. Do you know how much those cost me?
Probably under the price.
No,
under the price they should charge you.
It was like $35 for that massive rack.
The whole $35,
dude.
Furion?
You paid for the ribs only. They gave you a different weight.
Yeah, and I got a chuck roast basically thrown in.
Dude, a butcher lost his job over that one.
Well, the thing is, I went back and did it 3 different times. I asked for a custom cut, and they're like, "Yeah, this is what you want." And I'm like, "Yeah," and I'm like,
that's the Dude Network cut.
Yeah.
That's the Dude Network cut.
Yeah. Hey, 3 rack of ribs with the chuck roast still on. That's the Dude Network cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have our own cut.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I was making those, people were like, "What in the hell cut is that?"
Dude, I remember when you were posting them, I'm like, I don't think that's what you think it is. Because I couldn't tell what it was.
I was like, these are real dino ribs. Oh, yeah, I wasn't wrong.
No, that's
Dude Network style.
Now you know why Fred Flintstone's car tipped over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
What's up, baby? Brian says, or BT Lee says, that's a great price for dinos. Friends and family discount there. That sounds like a little bit more than a friends and family, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's like butthole and stuff.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Listen, I don't kiss and tell.
Yeah, right.
There you go. That's a safe bet.
That's it. So, like, let's get into it. Nombre, like, how did you get into cooking like this? Like, what drove you to do Nombre Chut Up?
So, my dad started me off. I mean, so when I tell you I've been cooking over 20 years, I'm not lying. My dad said, "Hey, I'm going to work on this. You need to watch the barbecue pit and take care of the food," right? At 11 years old, I wanted to watch Tom and Jerry, not barbecue, right? So I'm over there and, all right, I think it's done. It's all burned. He's like, "Golly, son, this and that." And you start learning, throughout the years in high school, you hang out with your buddies. And in South Texas, what you do in small towns, right? You barbecue, you hang out in the backwoods with a kegger and everything. And kind of just, as you get older, you grow away from your friends, not because you don't like them, it's just life takes over. I meet my wife, we date, get married down the road. And she said, hey, well, like, you know how to barbecue? I was like, yeah, I know how to barbecue. And we'd make a little bit of food. I got a hold of a smoke barrel, and then smoke barrel. She's like, oh, this is good. This is good. And then I would have Snapchat back then, right? Number chat up Snapchat, follow me. But I would do step by step. I'll be in the kitchen and do this and that. Today I'm using this, and right. And Snapchat's 10 seconds, right? Well, back then it is. I think it's evolved to longer. And people would encourage me, right? Because I would do beginning, middle, finished product, and I would say no, but shut up, because I'm an old man. Let me get off the food subject and get to the title. So we were with my buddies and we were hanging out, and there were some older gentlemen cowboys and some Hispanics, right? That's what I am. So it's predominantly what I hang out with. And they were cooking. And this old man, it all happened because I was making fun of him, He was telling a story, and he would be like, no, bitch, shut up. And then I met this girl, and she did this, and no, bitch, shut up. And then this guy I was working with, he wasn't worth a damn, no, bitch, shut up. So after that night, the next morning, I made up with my buddies or whatever, and we were just talking, yeah, no, bitch, shut up. Well, I said it so much, it started becoming an actual term I was using in my life.
Yep.
So then, fast forward to being back to Snapchat, I would take a bite and say, no, bitch, shut up. Right.
Yeah.
So all my friends would encourage me. Hey, start a YouTube. Hey, first want to tell you, I'm not the best at computers, right? A little backstory off subject. John Z's like sharing all this stuff in a text message. And on Friday, we were on, we weren't on live no more, right? We like to BS and recap how we did. And I'm like, guys, real quick, I feel like it's a virus. If I click on it, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Man, it's just this and that. It's like, good, like, because me and computers, it's just log on, get to the applications I need, and that's it. But, we joke around. So fast forwarding back to the real world, right? Snapchat, whatever. Well, I was like, I'm not going to do YouTube editing, whatever, right? You watch those people, YouTube how to edit. It's like, oh, yeah, use this program. I was like, no, thanks. Fast forward to 2020, spring break that never ended, the pandemic.
That's a good way of putting it right there.
It was for us.
Yeah.
It was. It got scary at times, but yeah, it was. That's a really good way, man.
We at the end of the night, my wife had the app and I didn't. And I lay down and she's giggling and she's like, "Look at this!" And we, we're bedside and head to head and we're laughing. So we're laughing at things and funny videos and whatever. She comes across cooking, and I'm like, man, they're making that easy. And I was like, I can do this. Yeah, create an account. So I created an account. I started posting videos. They crashed real bad. I can remember my first one was a stuffed pork tenderloin wrapped in bacon. But I did not have control because back then TikTok can only do 30 seconds. Okay. And I can only do, I just didn't know how to fit in a 5-hour cook or 4-hour cook. That's prep, cook, and eat into 30 seconds. So I had like 4 parts, right? Part 1, part 2, part 3, right? A couple of videos are like that. You look at my old videos and they're horrible, but I posted a video and it went viral, and the rest is history. But enjoying cooking is challenging. Open fire part, my dad did that growing up. I can remember him and my grandpa working cattle or whatever it be. They would just light a fire on the ground. They would have a little, grill on the top with little patas, little feet, and they were cooking over a little flame. Awesome. So that brought back memories, right? Come across other foodies, right? Because the algorithms. Mm-hmm. You come across Big Haas and Al Fergoni.
Yeah.
Who else?
Vic.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's a popular thing to do. Well, hell, let me go back to my roots, slow down on smoking and slow down on grilling. Let's cook with a flame. So it's just evolved, and even my videos evolved. Mm-hmm. My first couple of videos were tutorial. Hey, do this, do that. And like everybody's like, nah, man, don't, shut up and just show us start, middle, and finish. I was like, okay, I don't have to talk no more. I don't have to repeat myself 10,000 times because I didn't pronounce something right or I mumbled or I was like, so no, but food. I enjoy food. I just having fun in the backyard. If I see something, I see it as a challenge, and I want to try it. I put my own twist to it, whatever it be. So, just having fun with it, really. I'm not a pit master by any, I'm not a pit master by any means or whatever. But this did open some great doors to some great people. All y'all three and all my other Texas friends. And it's just a hell of a world. But just because of the pandemic, we're trapped because of the pandemic.
Nombre just compared us to his Texas friends. We've made it.
We've made it.
Hey, let's go.
You're not from Texas? Yeah, no.
Don't tell him.
And now we know in my past life, we've talked about this, Nombre. In my past life, we think I was.
You think you were?
I have a lot of natural Texas-isms of my cooking. Like
maybe you died on the Alamo.
Oh.
I am Davy Crockett. Okay, so
he's not Texan, but he's supportive.
All right, yeah. So, hey, speaking of like what you're saying, having fun and kind of freestyling something, taking your own. Here's one last Nombre video, and this one kind of blew my mind. Everybody's seen like meat wrap, bacon wrap, Twinkies, bombs, this and that. Check this out. Oops, this one.
Your liking. Gonna add breadcrumbs, keep the meat together. Take your avocados, cut them in half, take them out and stuff them with cheese and a jalapeno. Get your ground beef about a baseball softball size, flatten it out, throw your avocado in. Cover it all up nice and even. And you know me, we're gonna add bacon. Everything's better with bacon. Just wrap it up the way you like it. Just like that. Beautiful. Go ahead and put some more seasoning on top of that bacon. Looking good. We're gonna put on our smoker. It's gonna be about 250. And then I'm gonna wait for them to reach 155. Once they reach 155, I'm gonna add some barbecue sauce, Blaze Star, next level. Internal tip 165, take them out, cut it. Beautiful. Let's give it a try. Nah, but shut it.
There it is.
Yeah. That's a banger.
Yeah, man. Like, how did you come up with putting the avocado in there? Did you see that, or was that all you?
No, you can't stay.
No, someone did it with something else.
Little wave. Make me a wave.
And I was like, you know what? It'll be better without.
Right.
Hey.
They all said, "Hey, go watch your shows." Sick kids will be wandering around.
Hey, he's always welcome.
I don't remember what they used. I said, you know what? It's better if I use an avocado.
Okay.
I don't remember. Maybe it was just cheese and jalapeno in the middle. I don't remember.
I just remember seeing that one. Like, dude, this guy. Are you kidding me? Like that's what blows my mind about this whole community of foodies is you see some guy all of a sudden, I'm gonna stick an avocado in there.
That's what I love about it. It's amazing with how many different techniques there are and ways to change up stuff. Like how many times have people been stuffing stuff? It's like, it's like avocado, and it's like and then there's like a million people like, shit, why didn't I think of that? An avocado, damn it.
So good.
Right?
But that's what it's about. It's about taking something and then taking somebody's idea or anything and just making it your own.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you and your sauce up there, Damon. Your Carolina Gold sauce, man.
Yeah.
Like
everybody's got it.
I mean, dude, it's the best damn mustard sauce I've ever had, and but you've made it your own. That's what I'm saying. Like you probably had a million different mustard sauces growing up down in Florida, South Carolina, and you come up with one that was special to you. It's really special. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But yeah, those did look great. Those look fantastic. Yeah. No, that was a good one. That was really
that was a good one.
It was child approved. The kids liked it.
Yeah, I believe.
Now, did the avocado get mushy or anything, or just stay kind of halfway solid?
No, it stays solid. Because if you think about it, the thickness of the meat's real thin, so it didn't take long to smoke. Internal temp for ground meat, you're looking for 165.
Yep.
A melting point of cheese is like like I don't know, like 70. So it don't take long.
Yeah.
It stays firm.
Yeah, depending on the cheese, yeah, for sure.
It was Gouda. I think that was Gouda. Yeah.
Yeah, it's lower. That's a lower melting.
Yeah.
Creamier the cheese, the quicker it melts.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, man, Texas. So all this, like the Texas cuisine, I've been really fascinated by. I've been fascinated by everybody's, but Texas has been really cool because it's so different. Because like Texas is one thing, Mexican's another, Arizona's another, like New Mexico is something different. Like every state down there in that Southwest. And I'm bundling Texas into it, because half the state is. It's amazing all the differences, even though it's all kind of the same, but there's still big differences between the three. So that's been like really fun to learn about and all this for sure for me personally, because I just love the information.
Hell yeah. Y'all were before I hopped on, y'all were talking about mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
You were talking about his. I was like, okay, I gotta try it. Gotta try it. Because I'm over here putting a pound of butter in mine to make it taste good, and you're over here cheat code, what is it? Egg whites and olive oil. It's the same difference. Put it in there.
Mm-hmm. But, that's what I'm saying. Like Kim, she started making these mashed potatoes. I mean, it's how she makes them. But the first time I saw them, she starts putting mayonnaise in it, and I'm like, "What are you? No!" Like in my mind, when I saw that, I'm like, "Mashed potatoes are freaking ruined tonight."
But you didn't say a damn thing with your head.
I didn't say that. I was like, "What are you doing?" She looks at me like, "You best get out of my kitchen." Yes, ma'am. Walk out, keep all my digits, and walk out safely. And a little, like she'll splash milk if it's not quite creamy enough, because you don't want too much of that mayo flavor, and then butter. And I'm telling you, dude, like, piss on anybody else's mashed potatoes. Like I've never tried it with cream cheese, which I'm sure is along that same lines. Like, and if like sour cream, if you're going to do like a loaded mash, you definitely want the sour part of it. And it all makes sense, but I didn't realize until I watched my wife stick mayo in there.
Yeah, mashed potatoes are like kind of like the meatloaf, man. There's a million different ways to make it. Like, I really think I've joked about it. I think I can make them literally a mashed potato cookbook. Like 75 ways to make mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, probably, certainly.
Just think about it. Like, you can do like a jalapeno popper mashed potato. You dice up a bunch of jalapenos. You put some of the cheddar and sour cream in there. Mix that together because they're jalapeno poppers. Then like take some Italian breadcrumbs and throw them in there. Some other breadcrumbs, and then you just basically got all the ingredients that make a jalapeno popper. You just mix them in with your mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
You could do Sicilian mashed potatoes. You could do Irish potatoes. I mean, dude, you could do Memphis style with the Willow seasoning. I mean, if you want to know how good your seasonings are, put them in mashed potatoes or scrambled eggs. That's what I would say. That's my test.
Yep.
Put it on a potato. Put it on scrambled eggs. Like a Fuego Lento, SOA, best scrambled eggs there are. So
I did a little experiment with like how I did the compound butter with rubs and stick it under chicken. I have some really, really pure, clean bacon grease. And I put some high elevation in there and mixed that all up and stuck it under there.
So there you go.
There's something there. Like, I got to get that balance right somehow, but there is something there.
Yeah.
I mean, totally artery clogging, but
Hey, you only live once.
Mm-hmm.
YOLO.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's why I've double invested in my.
Right.
I've actually been kind of glad I've been kind of sick the last 2 days because I've ate maybe a pound of food in like 3 days. Like,
no, I get that too. It's like a nice cleanse, man. Yeah.
No beer, no booze, like no food. I'm living my best clean life, man. I might 5 pounds light tomorrow. My poop's just blowing sawdust out anymore. I ain't got nothing left.
One thing I think that's really cool. No, we're good. I didn't mean to just breeze over that like that. And especially in the climate, man, food prices are up, gas prices are up, everything's up. And Tony's been on this crusade for not like a fight back to the pocketbook for food, right? Cheap meals, fun things, good things.
And I'm finding out, I mean, and, when I guess you grow up, you have your food, you don't know when you're a kid, like what you're eating, if it's good or it's not good. we ate good. Dad was a dairy farmer, so we always had beef in the freezer. But it was like Holstein meat. We ate dairy cow beef.
Yeah.
We didn't go buy Guernsey. When a cow got old and sick, we would take it and we'd eat. So it was like a 12-year-old freaking Holstein cow.
13, 14, 15.
Yeah. But we didn't care.
Her hip bones were farther than her horns. Yeah.
I mean, that's just, and there was nothing wrong with that. Everybody did it where I was at because it was a community of dairy farmers. That's just what we did. And so in the process of learning culinary on here, social media since 2020, I found out that we ate a lot of really poor ass food growing up, but it was really good. And my mom was a whiz with chicken noodle soup. My mom makes the most banging chicken noodle soup, and it's literally 4 or 5 ingredients. Don't even probably cost $2-3 in today's market. Well, probably more than that now because she did canned chicken. We didn't buy chicken breast. Mom did Spam sandwiches and chicken breast in our stuff, And it wasn't it was fried in a skillet on the stovetop. It wasn't smoked. It wasn't over charcoal. So I found out that's my roots, man. It's Appalachia. It's a whole region up here. Appalachian. It's meat, potatoes. It's a lot of it's meat, potatoes. A lot of affordable pork, chicken, ground beef, stuff that keeps for a while, canning, preserving, and it's just, it doesn't cost a lot of money to make this food. So now I am ready to find my true passion, which is my heritage, is cooking good food that doesn't cost a lot of money. And it really kind of burnt my ass to do the lobster claws and ribeye tonight. I was like, this is so off brand right now. But if everybody knew, I found everything on sale, man. That's just how I do. I don't buy stuff without a yellow tag or it's on sale unless it's a skirt steak. The skirt steak's the only thing I'll splurge on. That's Nombre's fault.
Well, you got to get those when you can, man.
Well, and my Walmart, I think I buy enough of them that they just start keeping them. There's always a few in stock now.
Oh, nice.
Man, we're selling a lot of skirt steak here in New Philly. But the balling on a budget. Yeah, that's what I want to go for in 2023. Good number.
Real quick for the 10,000 that are watching, he's not joking. I'll be on the phone with him. What's up, bro? I'm at Walmart. Hey, bro, I'm in a deep conversation here, bro. I'm thinking about doing this. Bro, this piece of cut of meat and blah, blah, blah. It's 25% off. Can you? Okay, cool. I mean, Tony's legit excited, serious about this stuff, though. When he's telling you about budget, it is passion.
I mean, because okay. So let me put it in perspective. I'm not really living a lie. I mean, we're not poor, but we're budget. We got a budget. My wife's a stay-at-home mom. We have 2 growing kids. We have one source of income with student loan debt and a mortgage and all that stuff. It's not like there's infinite amount of money on this. So I've been, by forcing myself to do it for content, I saved a lot of money this week on groceries, believe it or not, because now I'm making it a mission. And now there's so many people reaching out saying thank you. So I'm excited for the amount of money I'm going to actually save this year on my grocery shopping.
And it's simple. Go ahead, John. This is your show.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, we have a video of Tony doing just this.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Frickson Farms beef, bacon, stuff.
Oh, no, this.
Frickson Farms
no.
Beef, bacon,
this is the wrong video.
Stuffed chicken legs with cream cheese. Holy.
I apologize.
This is a good one, though.
Yeah, it is a good one. I thought it was the eye of round that you slice.
Oh, yeah. Stuff that cream cheese and that raw chicken very handy.
No, this is the dude serious food video.
Yeah. And these just never perform. As good as
they never do.
But for real though, these
Frankenstein.
So
I never told. Supposed to be your eye of round that you thin sliced into deli meat. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
I had the wrong clip.
I thought you were going to do the grocery shopping one.
Going back to that chicken clip, I was gonna duet it because if you play back that beginning and you pause it, it looks very similar to adult stuff.
That's
and
what.
Boy, I was like, "This is a quick filler video. I'm gonna get it on this one."
You should have. I know you did it to protect me. I know you did it to protect me.
That's awesome.
Hate is good. Hate is good. Hate is interactions and engagement. Bring on the hate. You should see all the hate. I had one guy on the one video, and I always joke with this Big K. You haven't had a video go viral until someone calls you a fatty. And this one guy put, I think I handled it really well. 2 years ago, Tony probably would have handled it differently. The guy was like, "Dude, you're so fat. There's so much fat on you. Your family can live off your fat reserves for literally 2 weeks, Fatty McFatterson." And I was like,
"No way!"
I was like, "Jesus." I was like, so I just put, "So we made it here."
Oh man!
And then the guy followed me and liked it, and it was like, I was like, got his ass.
So a bad comment is a good comment. Keeps the algorithm going. Plus, if you return wittiness, sometimes you're like, touche, let me follow you, you know? So
yeah, exactly.
Some people love it when they're looking for you to get back in their face. You know, some people really want they enjoy when someone fights back.
They want that competition.
Yeah, they're like, okay.
Yeah, there you go. They want the smoke, yeah.
Yeah, they want that. They want all the smoke.
All the smoke.
Oh man. So Damon, I guess we haven't really talked about your growing up down in South Carolina. I mean, dude, we haven't even really. We had you on the show, and you're in Florence, so you're not a coastal town. You know, you're not really on the coast. You're inland, so you're more of in the traditional, normal barbecue area. But where did you grow up? You know, what was your guys' culinary as a kid? South Carolina staples. You know, you always hear the collard greens, the fried okra, and and the sweet corn and all that stuff. So, talk about South Carolina here.
Yeah, that's you pretty much hit it on the head. We're straight Southern food. I mean, you got your greens, your beans, all the fried chickens and everything. That would be your typical Sunday food at your grandma's house.
Oh, hallelujah.
You go to grandma's house, she's going to have some chicken, some biscuits, and all that.
Now, think about hush puppies. Are you in the hush puppy community?
No.
Damn it.
I mean, they have them, but, I mean, I don't. That, you know, everybody's
got their own. I went to coastal Carolina for a year and a half, and up in Horry County, Horry up there, hush puppies everywhere. Over on Merle's Inlet, Myrtle Beach, all the seafood joints had hush puppies.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. Typically, most of them do.
Yeah, so I didn't know if you guys still did them down there in Florence, though.
They do. The seafood restaurants here do, and the barbecue restaurants I have some, but I mean, basically, they just pieces of cornbread in a bowl. I mean, there's nothing really too spectacular or fancy about them. But basically deep fried. Hey, that's what we do around here too. You know, we deep fry everything. So
hallelujah.
Thank you.
I mean, it's so bad. I deep fried a Little Debbie Christmas tree a couple of weeks back.
State Fair,
dude. Come on.
So they sell that kind of thing at the State Fair,
next week, man.
Yep.
So,
hey Damon. So you know, I like that you said, you go to grandma's house and she had this, and this, and they looked not a hair overstressed.
No,
they were in control. I could remember walking into grandma's house, and she had tortillas on the oven. She had the molcajete because she's grinding her seasonings because they didn't buy pepper. She had bought the peppercorn.
Yeah.
You know, she's grinding that, and she has the protein somewhere else on a cast iron. And I'm just like, you know, I just want water, Grandma. You know, so she get you water, and you know, it's just crazy. Over here, I get overwhelmed when I have multiple things going. I'm like, oh, you know. So it's just watching them perform is another art piece to them cooking.
Seriously.
You know.
You got Jersey on board for that Little Debbie deep fried.
Yeah, there we go.
Did you ever try the ice cream they came out with?
I did not know.
No, me either. Just wondering.
I think that's actually a really John the Church show. Never mind.
What?
I was gonna say a good question is if you go back to your grandma's kitchen, what was her go-to meal that you remember the most?
Man, you can ask questions.
Yeah, no, it's a host Emmy, man. I just like take over.
No, go, man. We're
I'll tell
this
you
is a send-off party, so it's just a party.
I'll go with my mom's mom, Grandma Donna. It was egg noodles, pork loin chops, boneless, never had bone-in chops, and that's the things that you learn when you're older. Like, you're like, oh, we never had bone-in chops. That was I didn't know pork chops had bone in them. So I was like, God knows how old. But it would be egg noodles, like simple, real thick, like didn't roll them out, like would make a sheet and just take a knife and just make little strips, like real fat, thick egg noodles, real rough cut, like throw them in the pot and put that with their own little gravy that she made the roux from the pork. Yeah. And then mashed potatoes, man. It was literally eggs, noodles, and pork chops. And then like bread with butter, not toast, bread with butter.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
The one dish I remember my grandma making, like that sticks out the most, besides like she overcooks her meat like beyond anything you could imagine. Beyond anything you can imagine. Beyond.
You don't want to get sick, puppy. I don't want to get sick.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, I'm getting sick. Grandma. Well, she made this lasagna, but it was like, it's like the most, I've never seen anybody else cook like lasagna like this. I know people have heard about it, but it's like a complete like Americanized version, like almost like a burger lasagna. It's like instead of ricotta, it's cottage cheese. Instead of mozzarella, it's cheddar and cold like Monterey Jack. The only thing that it has ground beef and lasagna noodles that keeps it lasagna, but it doesn't sound good to me anymore. But it was so good, man. I wish she still made it. And it was just a random thing I've only ever seen she made.
Okay. Lasagna, fancy lasagna, but that's
no,
the thing,
not
though,
fancy,
man, like,
not fancy. But it was cool.
But it's like unique, though. You know what I mean?
Like, real quick, no disrespect to nobody. No. Lasagna is just a casserole. I said it.
It is.
It is.
It is.
I said it.
But it's like meatloaf. There's like 80 million ways to do it.
No, there's only one true way to do it.
No.
I
roll my meatloaf.
It's 2023, man. We can do whatever the hell we want with food and call it whatever we want.
You're right.
Could.
Well,
real quick,
this is a potato.
Real quick, before we go on, can we address that comment that BT has from YouTube? Just want to clarify. No one's leaving. Right, no one's leaving. This is a kickoff party.
Yeah.
What's this? Go ahead.
Another foodie show.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just a official send off from the Whole Dude Network. No goodbyes, no nothing, just more.
Cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
Speaking of that, Jonesy, can you give them the format of how you're going to treat this besides this episode?
So yeah, from here on out, every week we're going to have a guest, and it'll just be a quick, however long they want to stay, 20, 30 minutes, and us talking about food. We'll have a couple of videos of theirs, and we'll just sit and talk about food. And
of course, you think that's only going to be 30 minutes?
Yeah. I know. No, them on only 30 minutes. I'm not. No. I learned my lesson on Thursdays, bro. It was still only supposed to be an hour.
I learned my lesson after DPK. Right. The 4-hour marathon show.
Dude, this is a struggle.
I never thought we'd be. The second longest show was Leanne Whippen and Tina Cannon. It was Leanne Whippen and Bill Wheeler. I think it was like 3 hours.
Was that one that long?
But it went like that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, and like Leanne was like, "How long are we doing?" She's like, "Jesus, Bill, have you ever done a show this long?"
Like, yeah. Poor guy. Well, at one point we thought he fell asleep or something, didn't he? He was just sitting there so perfectly quiet.
Yeah.
And then someone made a comment. He's like, "I'm still here."
Yeah. I hope I get to see Bill in a couple of weeks. Actually, I'll be down in Tennessee.
Really?
I'll be down in East Tennessee for work in a couple of weeks, third week of January. And the last time I was over that way, I was able to meet up with him for his favorite Mexican joint in Cleveland, Tennessee.
Oh, nice.
So
it's not Mexican if they have store-bought tortillas.
Preach.
Probably.
Preach.
It's Cleveland, Tennessee. Christ, Nombre, what do you expect?
Cleveland, Tennessee.
Out there with the fucking wooden tortilla press out there in the backyard.
Yeah.
We use cast iron, but hey.
Well, no, the old school ones are the wooden ones, though, right?
Yes, because
yeah.
Which they still make them. Preference.
Yeah, you can still get a wood one.
I'm all in on the Texas cuisine. Damon, what would your grandma make you?
If we could go back, it's the biscuits, man. It's the biscuits. They was about this big, real crispy, tender on in the middle. I mean, carve it up. But you can't never recreate them.
No.
Never.
It was her hand, bro.
Yes,
it was the hand. Stick ingredient. It was the hand,
right?
Yeah.
Dude, my grandma Lane, she made the best sweet tea, and when she passed, we found the jug that she always made her tea in, and it cracked in the bottom. And we've never had tea as good as that.
She did it. Man. She did it. She's like,
I mean, dude, like my grandma Lane, best sweet tea to this day. And it was instant. It was like Nestea instant tea. It was didn't brew it, nothing. It was the powdered tea that you mixed in, and there you had it. But it was the bomb, man. And I think it was the jug. It was the blue jug, and that bitch got a crack in it from age. And it was over. No more tea.
Seasons and seasons of sweet tea, bro.
It was still dark on the inside.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's stained and just
the caffeine stain.
Yeah,
it had a force field around it of bacteria.
That's what I mean. You're scraping off the bacteria, but you're not getting down to the.
Have you ever seen was it a seasoned plastic, not cast iron?
Yep. Oh man. Awesome. All good.
Well, we do have some more clips from our buddy Damon, actually.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. So one of these caught my eye. Let's check this guy out. Hopefully all these are right. Tell us about these freaking delicious. It just might look like some chicken breast now, but what is that? Yeah.
What is that?
What just happened?
That is actual the Carolina Gold sauce.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I say, me on the weeknights, I try to keep it just as simple and easy and quickly as possible because I mean, we all work, 9 to 5s, 8 to 5s, whatever. You got a full-time job. So when you get home, you want your family to eat quickly. So I mean, the quicker and the easier it is, the better. Like I said, that's just some simple grilled chicken with some of that Carolina Gold on it.
Man, I wasn't sure if it was like melted cheese or what. It was just delicious.
Well, I will say that's another reason why I wanted to do what I started to pivot on my style of cooking because people ain't got time for barbecue in the middle of the week, man. Like that's why I go live on TikToks and I start my meal and I have it done. Okay, well, other than Texas, but no, like my goal on these TikTok live dinner cooks is like start, finish, clean under an hour.
Yeah,
and like and that's like me like taking time to slow down and like talk about it, But you're right, Damon. I like that.
Respect to you in the kitchen because I get in trouble. I use too many pots and pans somehow. I don't know.
I do a lot. I do that sometimes too, man.
I walk away from the kitchen, so I think that's another thing that irks her.
And honestly, like a dump dinner and a skillet dinner is a really big thing up here. I don't know if dump dinners, if you guys have ever heard of
one pot dishes,
where you just dump shit in a pan and mix it together and call it a I need to start doing more of that.
So in my house, the rule is the cook doesn't wash dishes. If you cooked, you don't wash.
Oh man,
that's the rule.
No rule.
Thank God that rule don't exist here.
Don't. But the kitchen's like my space. Like I do all the cooking, so like the kitchen's like my area. I organize it because if people put away my stuff, I don't know where it's at when I go to.
Yeah, I get that. So. And to be fair, like if I have one of those like Nombre's talking about where like I use like every pan but the tiny little saucepan, I don't just like it sucks for you. You're welcome for the dinner. I clean up too, but it's always been nice.
I clean the
plate. As clean as you go, man. I'm the worst at it.
I do. I've been trying to get better at that too.
I tell you what kills me is like having the kids they fill the bottom of the sink up with cups, and it just like overwhelms and starts like an avalanche of dishes after that, man. Like,
so see, that's what drives me crazy is as soon as someone fills a sink with like 4 unnecessarily bulky items that could all be stacked in one little pile on the counter, it's overwhelming because now everything's just slowly creeping into the whole rest of the kitchen, and you're like, holy, where did all these come from? But yeah, it happens.
Plastic cups, paper plates.
Love them.
Hey, we have started doing more. We have started to do more paper bowls and plates because our kids are terrible with the snacks and the ketchup. I mean,
plastic forks.
Yes.
Yeah, they'll go. Oh God, spoons are always. We never have spoons in the drawer.
We had a beautiful fork and spoon set when we first got married. We think the kids threw away.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. We're like, okay, Dollar General. Let me have 20 for 50 cents. You know.
Yeah.
I just watched my daughter throw away like an $80 pair of sunglasses the other day that I luckily saw her do. So yeah, like I know shit's ended up in that trash.
This is boring.
Yeah. I was like, looked at her and I was like, she's like, and she didn't know that she just looked at me. I was like, why'd you do that? She just, hi, Daddy. I was like, okay.
You're like, no.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I think I'm going to have to, we had a sick house, so I'm going to have to probably dip out of here soon.
Yeah, sorry, I was reading a comment. Brian put this, give them each one thing and then make it theirs. 1 fork, 1 spoon, 1 knife, 1 plate, 1 cup, 1 bowl. Not clean, better clean it. I've seen people do that, and like they'll have like a cubby, like a little cubby spot next to their sink with, this is this person's, this is this person's. But I also very much believe that also depends on the age.
BT,
we're not there yet. But I love that idea for when it's time.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like the boy that y'all saw, like by the end of the year, I think we could do that with him easily.
Yeah.
Easily. My daughter's not there yet.
Yeah, she's a little too young to. I mean, she'll like it having her own, but she's not going to care whether it's clean, dirty, or in the dirt or in.
But they get to play with water, so I love it. It's a genius idea. Yeah. If anything, they'll start cleaning all kinds. Like, I get to play in water. Cool.
Oh yeah, let me wash all the dishes. Let's
Hopefully.
Then you probably have to rewash them.
Hey, the relief dream in Tony's eyes right there was.
I just went to a different world. I just existed. I just went to a planet that was magical.
Right.
Heaven can't
like
be
that
nearly
episode
that
and like that episode of Happy Gilmore, happy place. He went there.
None. Man, I'm happy as hell for you guys. Damon, thanks for doing this, man. Welcome to the Dude Network, dude. You've been an awesome help here lately, and happy to have you a part of it.
Appreciate it.
Nombre, glad that you can make this one, not any Fridays, but that's cool.
Priorities.
I want to say we knew it was
holiday seasons, man. I'm glad we had the attendance we did, really. With sick and like holidays, I was just glad we pulled off what we did. But you guys are all awesome. Have a great week. Everyone have a great start to the New Year's.
Yes, sir.
New year, new us. But we're still awesome.
Yep.
Always.
So, all right, you guys, enjoy the rest
bro.
of the show. Yep. Y'all have a good one.
All right, buddy.